There comes a point in time where you are just tired of being emotional. You're tired of crying. You're tired of your life the way it is. You're tired of feeling like nothing is going your way. But you're stuck in this mindset that everything is awful. And maybe it really is awful. Maybe your life is truly out of your control. Maybe your coworkers are out to get you. Maybe your relationship is a nightmare. Whatever your reality is, the key to actual change in your life is learning to control your mind. Okay, I'm gonna go real quick, kind of breeze over these topics that are super crazy, but with all the research that I've been doing and all the people that I've been talking to and all of the education that I have been seeking, the reality is that every human being has the potential to be a genius. Yes, you heard me right. We all have the potential to be a genius. In fact, most of us, when we're children, are geniuses. Most of us, meaning like 98% of us. The way that we function in the world that we have now, with all of its distractions, all of its responsibilities, all of its bullshit, and the little tiny, barely sufficient amount of time that we have for happiness and play and fun and joy, this construct that we exist within breaks us down to the point where we lose our capacity to be a genius. So the same study that found that 98% of us are geniuses at the age of 5 also found that by the time we're 30, I believe it is, only 2% of us are geniuses. I've also been finding a ton of information that says that we hold the power of God within us. God, religion, who we think we know God is on like a large level, is grossly inaccurate. It is told by humans. It's a story. The Bible is a story, okay? The reality is, you are made in God's image. If you're going to believe that story, you are made in God's image. The Bible even says God breathes breath into you. Everything on this planet is of divine creation. And we're so busy focused on everything else, we totally miss the gold mine in the fucking Bible. God is within each and every one of us. God is the mere substance of everything on this planet. I just super crazy today. I met a woman on a plane whose husband was part of the team that is working with the boson particle. The boson particle has been called the God particle because we cannot understand it. When you break down atoms as far as you can go, there is an energy source. And that energy source is, they started to refer to it as God. That means every particle on the entire planet has God at its core. And so it makes up the entirety of our beings, of our human experience. If we are God, why are we not harnessing that power? So, let's tie this back into your current day situation. We all know by now, at least I'm hoping we all realize this reality, if you want to have the most banging body on the beach, you can't start a week before vacation. You have to start working for that body like months and months and years prior to. It all builds up. Every little step, it all builds up. And so if your reality today is shit fucking awful, if it's super terrible, you still have to start now. If you want an incredible future one day, you still have to start now. Because I'm going to tell you what, no matter what life throws at you, if your perspective today is that everything is shitty, you are somehow going to be able to find the ways that everything is shitty for the rest of your life until you learn to break that habit. And I'm not trying to insult anybody here. I'm using the knowledge and the wisdom that I've gained over my multiple years of studying this stuff now and trying to figure out how I can create my own dream life, my own insanely amazing reality. It's not like I'm living in a fantasy. I'm putting in the work. I'm harnessing my energy, and I'm funneling it into one specific goal. It's little steps along the way. It all adds up. It all adds up. So if your perspective now is reflective of your current reality, which if everything is shitty, if that's the reality we're going with, okay, everything is shitty. But there is a point in your day, whether you're alone or not, where you can take a minute to tune into your thoughts and work on your mindset. You can do this in as little as 30 seconds every day. Little changes stack up over time. So, to harness this energy, this God-like creative force inside of you, it comes through none other than meditation. Now, when I say meditation, that doesn't mean sitting down with your legs crossed and your palms up necessarily. What that means is focusing all of your energy, your thoughts, your good vibes, your entire aura, your whole being, focusing it on a vision, a direction, a goal, and holding the feeling. Like I said, just 30 seconds, holding the feeling of what things are going to feel like when they are amazing. So, take any example of something that's shitty right now in your life. What would it feel like if that thing went away? Oh my God, how great would it feel? Can you start to feel the excitement in your body if that was no longer something that held you down? If that was no longer something that made you feel like your life was shitty? Poof, gone tomorrow. Wake up, it's like a weight has been lifted off your back. Okay, just try to imagine this. Imagine what your life would be like without this one stupid thing that you hate so much. And just feel that feeling. How good would it feel to have the time back that you would normally be devoting to this thing that you hate? How good would it feel to be able to make your own decision? How good would it feel to be able to control your life in this specific area? Just think about what your life will be like when this is over. Feel that feeling. Can you think about all the things that you would rather do at that time? Can you think about all the ways in which you're going to be able to put more time into your hobbies and the things that you love, and taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, spending more time with your friends? And what we've been doing right here over the last couple minutes is that form of meditation that I'm talking about. It's any period of time where you can direct your attention to one specific goal, one specific desired outcome. You don't even need to work through the trauma and the bullshit. You don't even need to overcome the blocks. That's going to help speed up the process. Definitely 100%. You see, it's really about your mindset. If you can control your mind, you can control your entire world. If you can control the minds of other people, you control a body of people. You control a mob, right? We've seen this. We've seen things go bad at the hands of a leader. We've seen what happens when dictators take over and take control of a certain amount of people, whether it's by fear, whether it's by buying them off and through money. It doesn't matter how they take control. The point is, when you relinquish your control to something else, that's it. It's gone. But they cannot take control of your mind when you are by yourself. It can be in the back of your head, but you still have the ability to consciously choose to focus on something good instead of something bad at any point in your day when that is possible for you. It all seems so heady and up in the clouds, and it doesn't really make sense. And I know this is why I coach clients one-on-one. You see, following good quotes on Instagram and listening to stuff that is inspirational is only one tiny part of the process. You have to actually put in the work. You have to do your part. You have to control your mind. You have to take actions. You have to start to shift your reality. It can't happen if you're not willing to let go. You have to let go of the negativity. You have to let go of the stories you tell yourself about how awful everything is. You have to look for the good. You have to find good in anything and everything. The good is our salvation. The good is what is going to provide you what you are looking for, right? You're not trying to manifest more bad in your life. You don't want more pain, more hurt, more heartbreak, more sickness, more death. No, you want the good. If you can look for the good in every situation, all day, all times of the day, you're exemplifying control over your mind, which means that you are utilizing your power to shift your reality. So what we're doing here is we're not denying all of the bad shit. The bad shit is still there. But what we're doing is just shifting focus. Think about it like a blurry picture. If you take a selfie and the background is blurred out, you can see the good. You can see your smiling face. But if you take a selfie and your smiling face is blurred out, you see all the bad, and you trash the picture. All we're doing is shifting the focus. We're clearing the picture. We're reframing. I'm honest about this work. It's hard work. It's not easy shit. It takes a lot of conscious effort to be able to shift this reality. But regardless of how much effort it takes, you gotta focus on how badly you want it. How badly do you want the reality to change? How much are you willing to put into your dreams if you know for certain they will come true? Because I'm telling you, they can totally come true. We're all human beings. None of us are special. None of us are chosen. Yeah, some of us have more resources than the others, but that doesn't mean that the rest of us are doomed. That doesn't mean that there's no possibility for us. Anybody can achieve anything. That's what the original American dream was. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem like that so much anymore. But that doesn't mean that it's dead. You still have the power to create anything you want in your life. As soon as you start seeing the good, as soon as you start having gratitude and appreciating what you have, and focusing your energy on the positive thoughts of how your life is going to feel when you have everything you want, doors will be opened, miracles will happen, crazy things are going to occur in your life if you are open and receptive and ready to take action.